Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for Wednesday, October the 11th. Queen of Cups, 2017. So, let's see. Oh my goodness, all the cards are like flopping. The Unknown. All right, Spirit, what you trying to do? King of Pentacles. Okay. The Moon. Oh my goodness, these cards are like going crazy. Okay, I'll stop. The Nine of Swords. Okay. All right, Spirit, what are you trying to say? What's going on? So we got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, what are we focused on, or what are we putting our attention and all of our emotions and heart into, I feel, is what's at the center. Whether this be you over giving of your heart and your emotions, or whether that be just you needing to focus on what it is that you really love and care about, or who that you love and care about. And how are you giving to those things? How are you nurturing them? Are you not giving enough nourishment to those things? Are you giving way too much of your energy? Because sometimes I do see the Queen of Cups. She's a big-hearted person, and sometimes, you know, those people with big hearts get stepped on. They get used. You know, they get taken for granted. So, and they get depleted, and they feel, you know, empty at times when they give so much. So you want to be mindful of the Queen of Cups. The challenge is the Unknown card. So the energy that is challenging you is pretty much unknown to you, because I feel like Spirit is pretty much telling you already know, or you need to figure it out. There's a lot of different crystals here. There's this crystal ball in her hand. She has an amethyst ring on. She has a purple, these purple candles, which, like, to me, she's doing some sort of ritual. I'm getting like a ritual to clarify her guidance or her intuition, or she already knows. She's a witch, you know, she knows things. And her third eye, she's wearing the, looks like the Isis moon. On her third eye chakra, looks like an amethyst stone. And then she has the clear quartz here being held by this black owl. And owls, to me, are very wise beings. They see things that with the naked eye that we can't see, especially in the night. They're nocturnal, I believe. I'm not the best. I should know about animals, but I'm not that hip on all of the animals. But if I'm not mistaken, they are nocturnal. They do see things in the dark. So this is being able to see things that others can't see, or you have no evidence of, but you know internally what the truth is and what the deal is. So to me, what Spirit is saying, you already know what it is that you're challenged by, or what you need to confront and deal with. What's the obstacle? You already know what it is, or you need to figure it out, and you can figure it out on your own. As far as you approaching the situation as the King of Pentacles, Spirit wants you to definitely come down to earth a little bit, get real, look at the things on the surface too. Yes, it's very important to tap into the unknown energy, the internal energy, but it's also important that you come down. And he has his crystals too. He's still taking his intuition and guidance with him. He's not all up in the sky, but he does need to come down to earth, and he is very grounded. So this is telling you, Spirit's telling you to approach the situation from a grounded perspective as well, but also to pay attention to your surroundings and what the physical is showing you, not just what you want to see, or, you know, because you can blind yourself only by focusing on the physical, and you kind of blind your intuition too. So you have to find that balance between the spirit and the physical. So where you need to place your focus is the moon, okay? So the moon card is also another intuitive card. You have the moon referenced 3 times. You have the moon here, here, and here. And the Queen of Cups, don't forget, is also intuitive. She's more of a clairsentient psychic. She feels things with her emotions and her body. She gets psychic sensations. So with the moon card as your focus, Spirit is telling you to look at both sides, the physical and the spiritual realm. Pay attention to your guidance. You guys, if you are interested in working with deities, or you do work with goddesses, or you are working with Isis, now is the best time. If you are not working with her, to work with Isis. If you are, or if you do, or you have been working with her before, or whatever, you know what I mean. Now is the time to ask for that help and assistance from this goddess, because I'm seeing the moon, the goddess, the Isis crown referenced twice. Okay, these birds here, these messengers, because I get with these wolves, you know how they say wolves in sheep's clothing. It's like not everything is as it seems. So not everything you see on the surface is all that it is, and not everything that you get internally is all that it is as well. So it's like you have to look at both sides from a balanced perspective. And it's like you're kind of walking into the unknown with whatever this is, but you need to trust in where you're headed. There's transformation here for you. Either your intuition is going to level up a bit here, because it's kind of like Spirit is trying to get you to exercise, or kind of get you to like strengthen that psychic muscle, if that makes sense. So it's pushing you up a notch. Okay. But there's transformation here, and I'm also seeing growth with this. And then there's messages that are going to come that may be conflicting to you. And it's like, can you pass the test, or are you going to succumb to your fears? Because you're going to get fearful, especially when you don't have the answers to the test. And sometimes it's like you don't get to use your study sheet. I don't know if you guys are on that, but like anybody that's ever been in school, I'm sure you guys had a study sheet. And sometimes your teachers let you use that study sheet, and sometimes they don't let you use your notes and your study sheet. So when you're at a test like that, it's like, oh, do I really remember everything? Do I really know what I'm doing right here? So it's like Spirit's testing you is what I'm getting. And it's like you're going to be confronted by these fears, or these anxieties and these worries. Are you going to allow it to get the best of you and stop you? Because it's like Spirit is sending these messages to you for a reason, and they're going to be very conflicting. It's like, well, do I really know what the real is, or am I? It's like it's going to test you really to see if you trust in your own guidance and your own intuition. But there is this energy of like a celebration or a congratulation type of energy. But it's like, this is the conclusion. It's like you're going to be faced with your fears and your doubts. And are you going to allow them to escalate to the Ten of Swords, or are you going to stop it here and trust in your guidance and trust in your intuition? So whatever this resonate, like however this resonates with you or pertains to a situation, it's going to resonate differently, if it resonates at all. But yeah, so I'm going to move on to the love energy, and I'll be right back. All right, so let's see what the love energy is for Wednesday, October the 11th, 2017. What is the love energy for today? Divine Spirit, one card. Okay. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. So yeah, your thoughts are going to play a very big role in your day, as well as your intuition and the evidence. So it's kind of like you need to trust in your it's like you have to use your own senses today. So what you're seeing, what you're hearing, whatever it is that you're picking up, and it's not all going to be external, and it's not going to be all internal. You got to find the balance, remember. So negative thoughts are going to arise to test you, to see if you really believe in what it is that you want. For some of you, you know, whether it's years down the line, or something that you've been dreaming and fantasizing about all your life, and been wanting in your love life, or wanting in your relationships with others, or something in the matters of the heart that's very important to you. That's why Spirit is testing you. Do you really believe in the things that you say that you want, or say that you love? Do you really love those things? Are you really capable of following through with this. It's like, okay, well, if you want to be a nurse, do you really want to be a nurse enough? Do you really believe and trust in yourself enough? Or are you going to allow what people say to you, you can't make it, or you don't have enough money to do this or do that? Are you going to allow whatever this is to stop you? Or are you going to trust in your intuition that says, you know, I know this is my calling, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what I'm supposed to be? Because you're going to be tested throughout the day. It's a test. And in order to keep moving with this, you have to stay positive about this. Because it's like, if you waver and you trust everything that you see on the outside, or you trust all of the little negative things in your head going on, then it's like you stop. You're dead. With the Ten of Swords, it gets the best of you. It's going to put you in a corner. But the key here, with anything or anyone that you love and care about, you have to stay optimistic and positive about it and stay true to it. You have to keep feeding it. You have to keep nurturing it. Whatever it is, like the Queen of Cups, put your energy into it. Or if it's too much energy going into something, then you have to check yourself with that too. Find your balance. So I hope that makes sense. I always say that all the time. It's like a habit, I guess. But I hope that does make sense. And it's not a ramble. It makes sense to you. So I'm going to pull an Angel Answers card. I'm going to ask Spirit to answer our question as accurately as possible for us, because there's thousands of us, or however many watches this or will watch this in the future, because it may resonate years down the line, or you never know. So I'm going to ask Divine Spirit to tap into the answer or the question that's within all of our hearts, and to answer it accurately for each of us. Okay? Because I believe Spirit, Spirit is like that. Spirit is infinite. It can pretty much do anything and all things. Or it can. Not pretty much. It can do anything and all things. So ask to tune into in our hearts, to the questions that we are seeking and asking within our hearts, and to answer those questions accurately, or that question accurately. So if you want to meditate on something that's you've been questioning or asking about, preferably not something that you keep asking about, let's see. What is the answer to the question? And it's not always a direct yes or no. Sometimes Spirit answers it in many different ways. Sometimes not at all. But let's see. Remain positive and you're ready. Those cards wanted to stay on the table, so I'm going to take those as our answers. So it says you're ready. Remain positive. Okay, that is the answer to your question. All right, so take that in your own intuition and what that represents for each of you. It's going to bring differently for everyone. So I don't really want to go in and read into it too much, but that is the answer to your question. You are ready. Remain positive. And that goes back to the positive thinking card. Stay optimistic about your love life. Stay optimistic about the things that you love and care about, or the people you love and care about, or the person you love and care about. Whatever it is that you're in love with or passionate about, you have to remain positive. Okay, there's the Isis reference again. There's something about Isis, you guys. Pay attention to that. And Isis, she may represent something differently for everybody, but she is here. So those of you who do work with Isis, it could mean something for you. Those who resonate with Isis energy, or have been getting the guidance to work with her or something, this may also, hit something for you. So that's the message, you guys. Remember that Thursday daily reading, once it's posted, if you're interested in the free personal reading, to be eligible, you have to comment. You have to be the first person to comment your email address on the Thursday's reading when it's posted, the daily reading for this week, for Thursday, okay? That's going to be the 12th. Yeah. So Thursday, October the 12th, 2017's daily reading. You have to be the first person to comment your email address in order to win the personal free reading for this week. And then Friday, I will do a live session. I'll try to figure out the, well, I'll tell whoever wins, I'll give them the details of when I'm going to do it, what time and all of that, so they can be aware and watching it, of course. But yeah, that will be on Friday. So much love to you guys. As always, I'm sending much love. Until the next reading, peace.